Keeping your Hilti DX 860 HSN tools well-maintained is key to productivity on the job site. In this video, we'll focus on 4 simple field repairs. These are the common wear parts you want to replace on a regular basis. You can purchase these items by calling Hilti Customer Service. Your Hilti powder-actuated tool DX 860 comes with a cleaning kit. In addition, the tools listed here are needed to complete the field repairs. Always remove the cartridges and fasteners from the tool prior to performing any maintenance, cleaning, or troubleshooting. Begin disassembly by setting the DX 860 upside down on its handle. Lower the magazine guide by depressing the red button on the side of the base plate basket. Grab the tool body firmly and remove the base plate by turning it counterclockwise. If the piston comes out with the base plate, pull it out. The first field repair is replacing the bearing sleeve collar and screw. These parts can be damaged when the screw gets loose or the collar cracks. With the base plate, piston, and piston sleeve removed, remove the screw if it's still in place with a 4mm hex key. Slide the old collar off the piston guide and position the new collar with the set screw aligning with the slot in the piston guide. Then, fasten the new screw into place. Check to see that the collar can move freely up and down. Make sure to regularly clean this area and keep it free of debris. With the base plate still removed, check the piston retainers for wear. This step only applies to the DX 860 HSN. If replacements are needed, the parts come in a kit as shown. Remove the old retainer clip bearings and bearing covers on either side of the fastener guide. Drop in the new bearings and replace the bearing covers. Notice that the small tab is pointed away from the fastener guide threads. Also notice the small pointed tab on the retainer clip. It must fit into this small gap. Push the retainer clip over the covers to secure them. Next is the pressure pin. Remove the old holding pin using a 3/32 of an inch pin punch. Then pull the pressure pin off and discard. Assemble the spring onto the pressure pin and position the new assembly into the base plate with tapered side toward the pivot plate. Position the holding pin into hole in the base plate using the long nose pliers and tap with a hammer. Remove the pliers and continue to tap the holding pin until the pin is flush with the surface of the base plate. If needed, use the pin punch or screwdriver to push the pivot plate away from the pressure pin to help reassembly. Do this after installation to check that the pivot plate and pressure pin are working correctly. The last DX 860 field repair is the pistons and brakes or stops. These parts come as a set. On average, piston life ranges between 6,000 and 10,000 fastenings. With regular use, grooves will develop along the piston shaft. These grooves are a good indication of excessive piston wear, in which case the piston and brake or stop should be replaced. The DX860 EMP uses a piston and stop ring, but both are field repairable. The procedure is exactly the same as for replacing the piston and brake in the DX860 HSN. Reassembly of the tool is simple. Begin by reinserting the piston sleeve into the tool. Next, slide the new piston in, large end first. Replace the brake by pushing it into the base plate, rubber side down. Check the brake or stop ring daily for wear. Reinsert the base plate, making sure that the piston fits through the brake or stop. Turn the base plate clockwise until it stops. Once stopped, turn back counterclockwise about 1/4 of a turn, aligning the basket with the magazine. Finally, slide the magazine into the basket. For more helpful information about your Hilti DX860 tools, visit the Decking Design Center of Hilti online. We've posted videos and documents to help get your installers going and keep them working hassle-free. Find more information about cleaning and maintenance in your tool owner's manual. For complex repairs, contact Hilti Customer Service.